Turn me up.
Jesus died at age 33. That's 33 shots from twin Glocks with 16 apiece. That's 32, which means one of my guns was holding 17. 27 hit your crew, 6 win to you. Everybody gotta die sometimes. Hope your funeral never gets shot up. Bullets rip through the. 1-0.
I think you butchered that. I think you butchered
Nah.
that, actually.
I just got it after the hope.
I think you did. I don't think those are the numbers he said. I think you butchered that.
It is. Jesus died at age 33. That's
I don't think you
33
said the
shots
right
with twin
numbers.
Glocks with 16 apiece. That's 32, which means one of my guns was holding 17. 27 hit your crew, 6 winning to you. Nigga, I memorized that when what? I've been what? You don't even know who Nas is, nigga. What you talking about?
Doesn't sound right.
I'm teed up now. We up. What's up, gang? We back at it like crack addicts. It's the 9th episode of Peaked in High School podcast. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
FIBA basketball is underway. USA played Puerto Rico. How we feeling about how they looked? If y'all got the chance to look at the highlights or watch the game even, how we feeling about them? Are we liking them? We like what we see? What's up?
I mean, like Ty said last week when we were, or like the other day when we were talking on the phone, they do look very fast, and I did watch the highlights. They get out and run. They did have quite a few assists, 29 assists, which is pretty solid. I think they have some good pieces. I think once they get comfortable, they might gel together and might look way better. I just kind of like jotted down some pros and cons about them. I think one of the cons is they're not that good of a 3-point shooter. I don't feel like they shot. I think a little like under like 35%. They're solid with the rim protector. Jaren Jackson is that motherfucker's a dog. And then outside of like the obvious players, I do like Cam Johnson. I think Cam Johnson is a guy that is blossoming, and I say that coming off an injury. Kind of like what he did in Brooklyn. A little more freedom and stuff like that. With a team that's not that good, came off averaging like 16 points. It's not a lot though, but I think that step to like growing confidence in the league. So I don't know. I really like his game. And yeah, I mean, like when you look at the USA team, like I guess this is what we'll see, like how much accolades really matter because like looking at the team, you got what is this like 2 number 1 overall draft picks, you got 4 NBA All Stars and 1 Defensive Player of the Year, and then now we're really going to see if these accolades are even like worth what they really are. Like, do they really mean shit?
Yeah, I feel that. What you think, Ty? How you feeling about them?
I'm not impressed, bro. I'm not impressed by these guys. Only because we could have some nasty players on the team right now.
Right.
We decided to let me not start. But I mean shit, we're like USA, so we're like better than damn near everybody else. So we can get niggas like fucking Cam Johnson and go in and smoke Puerto Rico by fucking 40-50. I don't know, man. They're cool. I think they just still figuring stuff out. Like Jones said, bro, they got that. They can't shoot worth a damn. But I mean, it was just the first game, and nigga 35% my ass. Some nigga shot 22% from 3.
22?
Yeah, they shot 22%, bro. That's sick. But I mean, I see some flashes, bro. They get up and down the court. I watched the whole game, so I mean, it looked sloppy, but I mean, once they got going, it looked like that first half was shit. But once they got it going, yeah, we're nice in transition. That's probably gonna be our bread and butter, is that transition work. And also they need a guy on the team. They don't really got a guy, and I mean, like I said, they're still figuring it out. It's only first exhibition game, but they don't even got a starting lineup. Like, they're just.
You don't think Ant's the guy?
I think could.
You don't like to be the guy.
That's not the thing. I feel like that's not an emphasis in like the Team USA like practices and stuff.
Right.
They just kind of letting them play. Like, and it's probably going to be the go-to though. But like, I mean, as far as the starting lineups, the The only three I'm confident are gonna start is probably Jaren Jackson.
Yep.
And
Brandon Ingram.
Nah.
Mikhail.
Probably Mikhail Bridges, honestly. But other than that, everything's interchangeable. The one thing I do like is how even keel everything is. So like our bench is like our starters too. Like if we like once that bench comes in, it's like still having the starters in. My guy fucking Tyrese came in 12 assists, like
easy.
It was nice, but it's just like, we're still, a lot of ball movement. There was like 7 people scored in double digits or whatever. So it's like, I think we're still figuring it out. We can go pretty far, but I mean, if Spain's on what I think they on, if Australia's on what I think they on, it's kind of raps. But except my guy Rubio's not playing no more. That's sick.
What happened to Rubio?
He just quit.
His heart hurts.
He take care of his mental health.
His heart hurts.
Yep.
His heart.
Ale. One thing about Ale is he hates mental health breaks.
That's Jones. Jones said that. I didn't say that. No. Jones said that. He said, "Fucking mental help it play." That was Jones.
I thought that was both of y'all.
I don't know the Jones. I know Ale. I know Ale feels that way.
I know Jones said it, but I just thought it was.
And I'm not denying it. I did say that shit. So anyway,
Jones said that.
Ale, see the thing about Ale is he won't voice it on here.
That's what I'm saying.
I have never in my life downplayed mental health. You must be out of your GB mind.
Nah. I think they are kind of like
25 times on the mic.
Now they're butchering it a little bit. We didn't downplay mental health, but the load management, we downplayed the load management.
Say you downplay mental health.
You guys,
just one thing about
hold on. You guys shit on Ben Simmons every fucking chance you get.
Of course, that's all 3 of us, by the way. That is not just 2 of us. That's 3 of us, yes.
I don't care who it is. I'm just saying, but we're kind of focused on you 2 right now, but that is a trio thing.
We never said mental health.
We're focused on you 2.
I just think he sucks at basketball. I'm not mad about him saying now. I just think he sucks at basketball.
And I never said fuck his mental health.
What? Speak up what?
I heard you were going to shit on Tone right there. No, I heard you were going to shit on Tone. I need you to shit on Tone real quick, please.
Oh, I was just going to say I've been in many of conversations with you fucking... What is that? You fucking... I don't even know what to call you guys, but I've seen it a lot in texts. I should get the receipt. You lucky I don't know what to pull up. Niggas is...
Ben Simmons.
Lucky I don't know what keywords to put up.
Yeah, put up
Ben Simmons.
Nothing good ever came out of
Ben Simmons. Call him all sorts of
keyword
because he wasn't. I think it might have been the pilot episode that never got aired, but I was sitting on here going to bat for Ben Simmons, and you guys were on me.
It got aired. It got aired.
That was okay. Yeah, go back to that first episode. I'm telling you, I was on me. Because that nigga wasn't all the way there 100%. You guys call him
Zion. Zion too.
Zion has to be precautious. Because every time he comes back too early and he gets fucking hurt. You might as well chill out. They ain't gonna win a fucking championship. They weren't gonna win a championship last year. So let me chill. Okay, let me chill. Let me get right. Let me get my body right.
This wasn't right. Don't get on the mic and say I'm not.
And say what? Say I've been consistent. What I say is different.
No, not you. I'm saying Zion. Don't get on the mic and say until I play like Zion, I'm not gonna play because I don't want to play not like Zion. Tone, come on, bro.
So what do you want him to do? To get out there and be shitty? Because what's gonna happen? He's gonna get out there and be shitty, and then we're gonna get on this podcast. You 3 are gonna. I'm not even gonna put you in this show.
I don't speak down on Zion, bro.
You call him a fat fuck every time you.
Well, that's that's true. But I don't speak down on anything else about him.
Hey, he comes back, bro.
I think he's nasty. I just call him fat. That's all.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. This next year, I hope nobody picks him, bro. I hope he fucking slips the 7th round like he did last year, bro, so I can get him.
Didn't help Bert.
Zion will be good. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Or no, Zion he didn't have him. Fat Boy had him.
Just a bad GM, both of them. Oh, actually, Zion was pretty good, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was kind of good.
He made the playoffs. Yeah,
he did make the playoffs.
He's a staple.
That's Fat Butt Lowry.
Yeah,
not Fat, but it's Fat Butt Lowry.
Yeah, Zion's gumbo.
Which I don't know about that name, by the way. I need to know the race of that man. Is that black? I need to know if
that is a white man.
It's a white man with the name Zion's Gumbo.
His
name is Fat Butt Lowry.
John Hickson, bro. That is a white man.
John Hickson, we gotta talk about your fantasy basketball team name. Unless you're from New Orleans, that's the only way I'm giving you a pass, bro. We're vetoing you out of the league.
That's it.
He's from the East Coast.
Okay, close. Like, nah, we gotta talk.
That
about
nigga
it.
said close.
He said close.
Close.
He said close.
Tone, how you feeling about USA?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen any game film on them. Their roster, I like their roster though. They got a lot of good young talent. Starting with Ant. I think Ant's the best player on the. Yeah, I think he's the best player on the roster. And I think he could be the man, but we've seen him in the fourth quarter of Timberwolves games. He goes and sits in the corner.
Right in the corner.
The weirdest thing.
Right,
you don't want the ball
corner.
unless he's on a hot streak, he'll just go sit in the corner and doesn't want the ball in the fourth. It's kind of weird.
Weird.
He's good. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton providing a spark off the bench, like Ty said. Was Jalen starting at point guard?
Yeah, had 11 and 12 boards.
He's really good. Jalen Brunson is really, really good. I love Mikal Bridges. He brings a lot to the team. 3 and D guy. More than 3. He can do it all on offense now. Cam Johnson, North Carolina's finest. Real sniper, real 3 and D guy. Bobby Portis doesn't fit on the roster for me. Why is he there? Like, there's like this collection of like these young talented guys named Bobby Portis.
You know, Bobby Portis is the most loved man in Milwaukee. I think that they're going to give him a statue.
They absolutely love that man.
Hey, Bobby gets after it. He's a workhorse.
He does. He hustles. But
on the team, though, Team USA, I don't know.
He doesn't fit the roster for me. When I look at the roster, it's like
there's a theme.
Similar kind of guys, and then it's Bobby Portis.
Like when they go out at night, they're probably like, "Damn, we got to invite Bobby.
We got to take Bobby."
Bobby's like have fun and sits in the damn hotel by himself. I think.
Exactly.
No facts. So yeah, I mean, I like their roster. And then what do you have? Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh, Walker.
Yeah, love him. Hey,
I don't like Walker Kessler at all.
What?
At all.
Wow.
Not a fan.
Racist.
I'm not a fan either.
I like Reeves though.
I don't like Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler's Walker Kessler's my fucking man's. You hear me?
He's
somebody thought a ball like this.
He's the white Rudy Goober.
Wow.
Don't do that.
What's he do that Rudy can't do? What's he do that Rudy can't do? What does he do that Rudy can't do?
He's better than Rudy Goober in any aspect
of
basketball.
What can he do that Rudy cannot do?
He does everything Rudy does at a high level.
What? No.
He won't give the whole league COVID. There you go. That's better already.
Yeah. He's single-handedly ruined the basketball.
I'm a Rudy Goober hater, and he does nothing that Rudy can do.
Wow.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me something he can do that Rudy can't.
Hot take. Well, they're both just bigs, but he just does shit better.
They're just bigs, and
they're just bigs.
Better than the defensive player of the year, 2-time, 3-time,
Yeah.
2-time, 3-time.
Back in the day.
I mean, Rudy grabs 20 boards.
Kessler's first year. Sorry, he's only has his toe in
points.
You'll see.
He's don't fit for me.
We'll see it.
I don't care about him. I'm not going to watch a single Jazz game either.
Okay. Missing out some good basketball, bro. Missing out some good
basketball, man. Am I? Yeah.
Yeah, it's from my man Keontae.
Yeah, you watch a lot of Jazz game, Al?
Not last year. This year though, I'm getting FIBO.
Going to 3.
Every Jazz game, I'm tapped in.
I'm going to 3 Jazz games.
For what?
For the Jazz?
They don't like. Are you going to Utah?
Yep, for Keontae George.
You're not accepted out there. I'm not gonna lie. You're not accepted out there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why not? I got some Mormon people out there.
They do not like your kind. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Playing with me.
They do not like you.
I'll probably go to a Suns game when they play Utah.
See, the Suns are fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Probably go with. I'm telling you, I'm about to get me a Keontae George jersey.
But the crazy thing about the U.S. is that if international could combine to be one team, they would smoke USA because there's way more good international players than there is USA players.
That would be insane.
Like if they could all team up and just become one world power.
What would that team look like?
Why is that fair? That's not fair.
I'm just saying I'm just saying that the international players are kind of taking over the league, you know.
How would that team look like? We'd have Luka,
Joker, Giannis,
Embiid.
That's
a tough trio. That's a tough trio.
You got Embiid or Jokic coming off the
But see, listen, if it was like that, they're not picking this USA team.
Huh?
But the point is like any USA team you really throw out there, it's gonna be a battle with that squad. Like even after those 4 names he named.
Shai Glizzy, Luka, Giannis, Joker, and Embiid. And I'm probably missing some too.
Now we matched that up with KD, LeBron.
Old.
Stephen Curry, Kyrie.
Jason Tatum.
Who would be our big?
Yeah, who would be the big?
You don't have a big.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Jaren Jackson. Oh my God.
Cat's Dominican.
Yeah. Oh, he's Dominican.
Shit. Yeah.
We have JJ.
You should know that, Jones.
We got
JJ.
JJ and freaking
Rudy Gobert.
Dwight Howard.
Rudy Gobert's French, buddy.
China.
Yeah. China. They claim he's in China. Dang.
Your boy Walker Kessler is going up against Joker and Embiid.
And my son Walker Kessler. That's what we got down there. Shit me.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of good international talent.
Yeah.
It would be a good battle.
Yeah.
That'd be some.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't watch much USA, so we'll see. It's not the best team we could put out by any means. They should do it.
They should do that international versus the world versus the international. No, what would they call it? World versus USA. What would they call it? That'd be fire.
World versus USA.
We get our ass kicked.
Why not, Ty?
Everybody else plays basketball just like us. Why do we got to be the one getting gained up on? Why can't we do world versus Spain? World versus fucking Australia?
Because that wouldn't be a good matchup. Like,
yeah,
I don't like it.
That was stupid.
That'd be like dirty.
There'd be no one would watch that. Like, what would be the point of that?
We're
gonna watch Matthew Dellavedova and Dante Exum play against
the best players in the world.
I mean, what are we doing?
What are we
against the best players in the world? I think that'd be tough. I think that'd be tough. I need to see that.
You wouldn't tap into that, Ty? You wouldn't watch the games.
He turned his TV off.
You wouldn't watch the games. What? You're watching USA versus Puerto Rico, and you wouldn't watch that?
Right.
Save it, buddy.
Right. Right.
Save it.
I just want to know what. Whatever. I'm just saying. I watched.
It's a hypothetical, buddy.
Yeah, it's a crazy. And I put out some hypotheticals, and he's calling me a stupid broad or something.
Stupid broad.
That shit's crazy, bro. How come you can do hypotheticals?
Australia against the world. Australia against the world.
I'm just saying, bro. Why do we got to get
Australia against Andrew Bogut, Matthew Dellavedova, and Dante Exum
just established
against the gods.
Next
topic.
The world has.
Hey, do you have an opinion on the USA team?
But
let's hear your opinion on the USA team.
Oh my gosh! Decline.
Come on, Siri.
Let me tell you something. I want to see that, Tone. But listen, I think that USA. Before, when we talked about it a couple weeks ago, I was a little like, I don't know, but I like this team together. Yeah, you good. I like this team together. Honestly, I think that they did start slow, but they picked it up. And when they picked it up, they looked so good. And on the defensive end, they were creating them steals and just pushing that rock. And I think that's what's going to help propel them to ultimately win this whole thing because, I think that if they get into the half-court game with some of these good teams, it's going to get rough. Because like you said last time, Ty, these teams play together a lot, right? And then when the team plays together a lot, they're most dangerous in the half-court because they're moving that rock and getting it around, and they know who's moving where, what, when, how. USA moves that ball, it could get ugly for the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. And one thing that I took away from it is just a bunch of hungry guys that want to win, right? They just want to win. They have something to prove. And it's nice to see 7 guys score over 10. Halliburton go crazy. I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to watch what we do. I also watched France play. Not play, but I watched their highlights because that's the only name that I like that I saw for the highlights. And they look good too, right? But I just realized, it's like they got a squad, but Goober sucks. I was watching him play down there. He's jumping that shit that Valanciunas is doing. Like, I'm talking slow. Goober's up in the air, 2 feet, looking like I don't even know what he looks like up there, bro. It's so weird to watch him play. But what the game really made me realize is like all these teams have a bunch of role players on their teams, right? A bunch of role players in the NBA. We have a bunch of starters and guys that are like on their team carrying their squads. I think that ultimately is going to take us further and get us to the chip. You know what I'm saying? But you need to watch out on France. Watch out for my guy, Yashili. Watch out for Yashili. I don't know how to say his name. Yahusele. Yashili. Dog. Absolute dog. If he was in the NBA fantasy, I'd draft him. There you go.
Hey, but to your point, I think that one thing that is going to benefit us is Coach Kerr, because I think what he's doing is bringing that small ball,
right?
And because I was watching the game, bro, and I don't think like Jaren Jackson and Walker Kessler ever touched the floor together, or like even Bobby and Jaren Jackson weren't even on the floor at the same time. And then I think even for a little bit, Paolo was playing 5.
Yeah.
So it's like they got that. And I heard them in the interview talk about how they're putting emphasis on moving the ball. So pass. So if they're going to be on that Warriors type of time, they kind of got a nice little squad to do it. So especially like when your point guard's getting 12 boards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So it's like, yeah, just like you said, bro, on the half court, if we get to moving, shit's gonna be. Just
think about what these guys do against NBA players, like one-on-one. BI is unguardable. We just found out that Halliburton's unguardable pretty much, and these guys are unguardable. All these guys are unguardable. Only guys you probably can't. Like the bigs are stoppable, right? Jaren Jackson on defense is where he's going to be at, but our guards. Who can guard them? Even Jalen Brunson, he's a fucking bucket. So it's just gonna be a long day for whoever we go up against. It's gonna be a long day.
We're deep.
Okay, bet. Well, let's move on to football then. We've already talked about the AFC. And just a little recap for y'all's memories out there. My guy Ty made a very, 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 very bold statement. He said the Titans are going to win the AFC South. The Titans are going to win the AFC South. I just want to repeat that. They just picked up, who is it? D-Hop? That's their road to success. Anyway, that's just a recap. We already did the AFC. We already talked about them. We're going to hop over to the NFC now. We want to see what the boys are thinking about each division. And let's see where we're going. We're going to start with the NFC East. Who y'all got winning that division? We can start with Tone.
I have the Eagles still, but the Giants are closing the gap on them. The Eagles lost Javon Hargrave, had 11 sacks last year. Yeah, the Giants. I'm gonna talk about why they're closing the gap on them though. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'll let you talk, bro. My fault. Sorry.
The Eagles lost Javon Hargrave, big part of their defensive line. 11 sacks last year. They had, I think, set a record for most sacks in the season last year. So,
70.
I mean, they have a lot of other guys that can sack the quarterback out there, but losing a guy that had 11 sacks is a big loss.
Yeah.
They also lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson, 6 picks last year.
For the season or
big role in the secondary.
Yeah,
he went to the Lions.
To the Lions, yeah.
So he had 6 picks. He's a hard hitter. He's an enforcer in the secondary. They also lost the other starting safety, Marcus Epps, 94 tackles last year. So their defense is looking a little shaky from what they had last year. But offensively, they still got it. They put up 28 points per game last year. They gave up 20 points per game. You'll probably see that number rise a little bit. But they replaced Miles Sanders with DeAndre Swift, who is 5.5 yards per carry guy when he gets the touches. That's a massive number for yards per carry. Just
they played him in
seeing him in that backfield, him and Jalen Hurts is going to be trouble. Why I think the Giants are going to close the gap on him is just Daniel Jones just getting better. He's steadily decreasing his turnovers. Last year he had 22 total touchdowns, 7 turnovers for the season. And he had 4,000 total yards between throwing and rushing. So you can see them start to close the gap. They have Hodgins, came on late last December, had 3 touchdowns in December, 200 yards over 4 games. Pretty solid receiver. Their offense is a little lacking, but they're going to close the gap. Eagles still take it, probably by a game or 2, but the Giants are close.
What's that face?
And the Cowboys are going to finish 6 games out of the division because Dak had 17 turnovers last year, and that number is going to increase this year.
Increase?
You heard him.
Wow. I couldn't be more opposite of you, buddy. Ty, what you think?
Sorry, hold on.
Good.
My whole shit just fucked up. There you guys are. Okay. Yeah, I got Philly too. 14-3. I just think they're just on a good path right now. They going to the Super Bowl. They just got the formula right now, and with Jalen Hurts being Jalen Hurts, as long as he plays the same way, I feel like they can kind of mimic their success. I don't know about Super Bowl again, but I think that they could definitely go deep in the playoffs. Like Tone said, lost CJ, lost TJ Edwards. But they did get Carter and Smith, so they're not gonna. I mean, I don't know. I think they're just kind of steadily. I think they dipped and then they kind of got back to where they were with the draft picks. And yeah, bro. I got Philly, but also I didn't realize that the Cowboys went 12-5 last year, and Dak was ass. So if he
season.
Still ass.
Yeah, they won when he was out.
Oh, really?
That backer was balling.
Okay, well,
I don't know if he lost when he was out.
I think he only lost one game.
Maybe once.
I'm right.
Yeah,
he only lost once.
Damn. Well, shit. Hey. Then yeah, Philly with no competition. I don't think the Giants are gonna be all that. I don't think the Giants are gonna be all that at all.
This whole division made the playoffs last year, didn't they, Tone? Or
three?
Oh yeah,
three out of 4.
Washington didn't make it, right?
Yeah, Washington
did not make it. It was either them or the Giants.
That's right.
And the Giants beat them.
What do you think, Jones?
I mean, I got the Eagles. I think what everybody said was solid. I like their team. I felt like they have just so much offensive firepower. They were blowing teams out the water. I was hopping on the bandwagon last year. I got the Eagles. And then second, I ended up having the Cowboys. I kind of was looking back at that, over the years, and that motherfucker does ball. Granted, he did have a lot of turnovers last year, but I mean, you got to look at just kind of durability. When he is healthy, he's there. When he's playing, he's there. So I think if he can look past all the bullshit and what everybody else is talking about him, I think they can finish second in their division. But then I think the Giants are kind of right there. The Giants had a great season last year, and I think they're kind of on the little rise right now. So.
I was just told that when Dak plays, they suck. So
yeah, but you got to look at it like this, right? You come back from an injury. Are you 100%? You're not always 100%.
Hey, should have took some time off, huh? You got really right.
It's mental.
He should have been Dak before he came back.
Hey, it should have been Dak before he came back. Sheesh. That's sick.
And then you're just not in the rhythm too when you miss kind of the beginning of the season and then you come in middle of the season. It's
Yep, I'm gonna agree with all y'all. Unfortunately, I want to go opposite of the grain. I want to take the Cowboys. I'm liking, like I said, I like Dak this year. I don't care what y'all talking about. Tony Pollard in that backfield, Deuce Vaughn. Tone's going to be out hurt. He's going to be controlling them in the backfield this year. So he might go for 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 rushing yards this year. But I mean, you got to stick with Philly. I mean, 14-3 last year. That's only, they were on the verge of going undefeated till Washington beat them late. And that went, well, they were kind of controlling the game and then ultimately ended up winning. But Philly's good. I mean, Philly's really good. They got a top 5 quarterback in the league. They got one of the best defenses in the league. Like you said, Tone, 70 sacks last year, 2 away from setting the league record. And then they got A.J. Brown, my favorite wide receiver in the league, my favorite player in the league, honestly. So any team he's on, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be good. I don't know if y'all saw that catch in the Super Bowl. He said, let me hold that real quick. So it's going to be Philly. Let me tell you something, though. My brother is the biggest Washington Commanders fan on the planet, and he'll say that they're going to win this division convincingly. Big bro, if you're watching this, I want you to know that your Commanders might not even win 3 games this year. But shout out to B. Robinson. He's going to rush 1,000 yards for me this year, and that's just how I'm feeling. Giants, I'm not happy about your take with Danny Dimes, Tone.
Why?
I just feel like what do you have? He had, what was it? If my memory reminds me correctly, he had 7 touchdowns? How many touchdowns did he have last year? 15 touchdowns, 23.
He runs the ball too, buddy.
Oh, so you're talking about combined. Oh, you're talking about combined.
He's a dual threat.
I also watched him run. Sure. I also watched the 15-yard line trip him in order to get before he got to the end zone. So I mean, I hope Danny Dimes does well. I really don't want him to do well because I don't like Danny Dimes. But hey, do your thing, bro. ultimately, Philly's gonna win this division. And they could take this shit. They could run it back. I mean, they could run it back to the Super Bowl. We'll see. Who y'all got winning the NFC North?
No.
Tone?
This one's gonna be close for me again. I like the Lions to take it this year. They came on late last year. They
Goff?
Goff? Can I give you some stats on Goff last year?
He's an animal.
Give me some stats.
30 touchdowns, 10 turnovers, 4,500 yards.
Probably all in the last 3 weeks.
He balled. They got a true number one receiver out there, Amon-Ra.
Yeah, Amon-Ra.
1,100 yards last year. They went 8-2 in the last 10 games of the season last year. Their defense was kind of starting to click because they have a top 5 offense. They average 26.5 points per game.
Yeah,
top 5 in the league. Their defense was starting to click. They added C.J. Gardner-Johnson, huge addition. He can bring a lot to a defense. Just his presence back there. And their rookie, Jahmyr Gibbs. Watch out.
Mm-hmm.
They're hyping him up right now. He's gonna have a really big season. And I think Montgomery is a good candidate for a bounce back season. He had a down year last year.
Tell me about it.
I think if he gets the touches, he can have a good season. So they got a lot of weapons on that offense. If Jameson Williams didn't get busted for gambling, they'd even have more weapons. He's kind of an idiot.
Don't get caught.
And I think they edge out the Vikings. Vikings went 13-4 last year, but they sputtered down the stretch, 5-3 down the stretch. Not a good look. They do have the number one receiver in football still.
And they got that rookie
1,800 yards, 8 touchdowns. But they lost Adam Thielen. I know he didn't have a huge statistical year last year, but he takes a lot of pressure off JJ just being out there. And then losing Dalvin Cook. That's losing 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns. Where are you going to get that production from? So I think they dropped below the Lions this year. Lions finally break through.
Ty.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as Tone. I think CJ Gardner and Cam Sutton just kind of turned them up. I think that they're gonna be pretty decent as far as this division goes, at least. Yeah, I think last year, it was close with the Vikings, but I was looking at the box scores, bro. The Vikings literally didn't lose a close game. I think they had 8 or 9 games within
till the playoffs,
5 points, and they won all of them.
Till the playoffs.
And I don't think that they do that.
Yeah,
shit
who beat them in the playoffs?
Who
beat them in the playoffs now?
I literally forgot. Who did they lose to?
I don't fucking know, but I just know
Giants.
Oh, the Giants.
Oh,
they got smoked, didn't they?
Figure. No, they didn't get
24-31. Kirk, he had a chance. They just didn't pull it out. Yeah.
Kirk blew it at the end. He threw it short of the sticks on 4th down.
Threw it short of the sticks.
They have Hawk out there too. The Hawk's a dog.
Weren't they getting smoked in the first
Hawk's
half?
a dog.
They had to come back.
Dog. They have a lot of weapons out there.
Yeah.
It was literally 31-0 on the first half.
I don't know.
No.
31-0 now.
No, it wasn't. I swear, I could have sworn they had a game when they were up 30-something 0, and then
that was week. That was week. Yeah, it was week 5, biggest comeback. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Chargers in the playoffs too.
Mm-hmm. So Ty, sorry.
They suck. Sorry, we're not talking about the AFC.
Go ahead, Jones.
I mean, I got the Lions. Outside of the 3 games that they played, they were in literally like every game by like maybe like a touchdown or like a field goal. So, yeah, pretty obvious right there. And then my second is bias. It's the Bears. Whatever you say. I think this is kind of like our year to kind of like shake something up. We added just a couple weapons, and I think what the new coach, that's kind of like on the rise. I mean, DJ Moore, Claypool, whatever the fuck his name is.
I wrote in my notes, Justin Fields is going to need more than DJ Moore and Claypool to get more than 5 wins.
I get it. But you got a new coach too. You got a new system. Hopefully, this coach allows him to play his game instead of trying to make him a pocket passer, which he's not. So shake it up a little bit. I think you allow him to run like a kind of like a Baltimore Ravens offense or something like that. In my opinion.
Jones, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think that Justin Fields is gonna go crazy this year, right? But I think you got to keep him in the same offense you're running now. I think where people go wrong is they try to turn their quarterback into a running back, bro. And I feel like that just doesn't win games. The way that he's playing right now, he can air it out if he needs to, and also he plays in that pocket. He hits the hole. Keep it how it is. He had what did he have 1,000 yards last year in like 3 weeks? Like the boy was going crazy.
I'm just saying, allow him to play like what he knows how to play. Like allow him to play his game. Put more trust into your quarterback as opposed to you being, just like so old school and by the book and running, like what you've always known as a coach. No, you got to give that trust into your team to lead your team and to play his game. So I mean that's just my opinion. So.
No, I agree. I hear you.
I think the Vikings losing Dalvin Cook, I think that really like drops them a little bit.
I feel you though. I feel you with the Bears. I think that they also had a running back last year that was supposed to be a god, and he just decided not to come to the game. So, it's just they didn't really know. But when your quarterback runs 100 yards a game, like what do you do? Exactly. But I'm going Vikings, baby. I'm going Vikings simply because the Netflix show I'm gonna bring up every week. Quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins is probably one. I might buy a Kirk Cousins jersey next year. He's the most.
Do we really gotta watch this shit?
Watch that shit, bro. It made me want to go.
The first 2 episodes is pretty lit.
It's lit.
16.
You like that?
Done.
You like that?
You like that? Hey, you like that was hard.
Kirk Cousins is my guy. Like you said, Tone, they still have JJ out there. What's the rookie's name they picked up?
Jordan Addison.
I think Addison makes up for what Thielen. No, actually, he doesn't make up for it completely this year. Thielen is different. He's really good wide receiver, but I don't know. I just think the Vikings don't fall off. They did have a very rough end of the season, but just watching Kirk Cousins with the little thing on his head and how he does his brain games and how he just, loves his kids and how he takes Tuesdays off. I just love the regimen, bro, and I just think they're going to continue to play winning football. And the coach out there, that coach and quarterback dynamic is just amazing. The coach is like, hey, bro, don't get mad. And Kirk's like, yeah. And coach is like, it's going to be okay, bro. And Kirk's like, yeah. It's just a great combination, and it's going to be great, bro. This is going to be – Vikings are winning that division. Lions come in second. Packers might not win a game next year. And Bears will come in nice third handsomely with 4 wins. Because if you watch what DJ Moore did last year, granted, he had a racist throw into him for the first couple weeks, and then after that, they just I don't know what was going on. He had one good game. Oh, against Atlanta, against that one catch that was amazing. But yeah, I got the Vikings. 3 Lions versus Viking. We'll take it. Let's go NFC South. Tone.
I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. You have Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
That's all I need to say about him. Is Baker Mayfield. You got Derek Carr, who had 24 touchdowns last year and 24 turnovers.
Crazy. Jameis Winston numbers, baby.
I'd start Jameis over Derek Carr personally. Desmond Ridder and that's right, Ty. Wow. And Bryce Young. So I mean, I think Bryce probably has the most potential out of the four of them to pull something out.
Yeah.
It's a bad division. That's all there is to it. You have a lot of talented receivers and skilled players. You got Bijan Robinson. He's gonna have a big year in Atlanta. That could spark him. You have Drake London out there. Kyle Pitts, who is vastly overrated, but and then in New Orleans you got Chris Olave and
Slant boy
if he ever comes back. Alvin's out for the first 3 games. They don't use him in the offense anyways, so they're not missing much with that. They might sign.
I saw the white boy listed as a tight end. What's that quarterback's name?
Taysom Hill.
Bro, he's the tight end, running back.
Sometimes, yeah.
That is crazy.
Does it all. Yeah, they got a little talent out there. Then in Tampa, you have, of course, Godwin and Evans. If I had to pick a winner,
you do.
I'm gonna go with Carolina. I think Bryce Young's gonna have a good year, and they're gonna go under 500 and win the division.
Who is their receivers out there? Who's he even throwing the ball to?
He loves Terrence Marshall.
Okay, Marshall
loves Terrence Marshall. They don't have a whole lot of weapons out there. But the defense, I like their defense a lot.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I think the winner goes under 500. So it's
just like last year.
They're not going to have a great year. I think 7-10 might win the division. So
that's all. They got Adam Thielen out there, DJ Shark. All right.
They do have Thielen. Yeah.
Hayden Hurst, tight end.
It's the defense that's going to carry them.
All right. Ty?
Yeah. Shit division. Bro, you can fucking pick a name out of a hat, bro, but I guess I'm going to go with the Saints. I guess, bro. I just like Jamal Williams. That's my dog. Won me a lot of games last year in fantasy. Yeah, bro, these niggas suck. All of them. All 4 of them niggas suck. Just like Tom said, but I literally think under 500 wins the division, and that's sick. It's sick business. So.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Jones?
Yeah, they're all really bad. I went with the Panthers because Bryce Young, just because like he just kind of like has that winning energy, winning demeanor. So yeah, not much to say about this division.
Got you. I'm going opposite of y'all. I'm not opposite, I guess, but I'm gonna stick with the Falcons, simply because I mean, I don't know why, because Drake London's on my dynasty fantasy team.
Did we all pick different people?
Nah, those 2 picked the Panthers.
Picked the same.
Yeah, this is pretty shitty. I mean, last year the Bucks went at 8-9, so and they're not. That's Baker out there and playing for the Bucks, right? Baker's been in the news a lot lately. He doesn't watch film. I think he almost committed suicide. He's been going
Manziel, bro.
Oh, that's Johnny. Never mind. They're the same person to me. Johnny Football and Baker Mayfield, the same guy to me. Literally the same person. So, sorry to get them mixed up. Never mind. Fuck the NFC North. Let's go to the best division in football. South. Let's go to the best division in football. Best division in football.
Definitely not the best division in football. Stop.
Let's go to the NFC West. Who y'all like, Tone?
It's a 2-team race, in my opinion. Stafford's cooked. He's done. The Cardinals are in absolute shambles.
Yep.
Nothing out there for them. So it comes down to the Seahawks and the Niners. This is a really tough one. It's gonna be within one game of each other, I think. I'm gonna give the edge to the Niners. They Christian McCaffrey on the team. You know, he in 11 games for him last year, he had 1,200 total yards and 10 touchdowns.
Crazy.
He's just a different kind of animal.
Insane.
He's one of their many weapons. You got Deebo Samuel down year last year. He can turn into an 80-yard touchdown any given play. Ayuk had a big year last year. George Kittle. Brock Purdy stepped in and went 8-0 for him. Not a ton of touchdowns, but you don't have to when you can run for 140 yards per game. We got guys like McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell. McCaffrey catching the ball out of the backfield. They did lose an offensive tackle, McGlinchey. Could hurt him a little bit, but they seem to produce linemen like it's nothing. The run game is absolutely ridiculous. And that was the weakness of the Seahawks last year. I think it gets a little better this year with Bobby coming back. It's kind of old, but he had a decent year last year. You got Jordan Brooks out there with him, 103 tackles last year. And a big signing, I think, for the Seahawks was Julian Love at safety.
Because when what's his name gets hurt,
120 tackles. Not necessarily Adams getting hurt, but I think it frees Adams up to kind of roam a little more and maybe play more of a hybrid linebacker where he actually belongs. Rush the quarterback a little more, get in on the run game. You got Quandre Diggs back there, one of the best safeties in football. They're saying Witherspoon and Woolen are just two dogs on the outside. Both big physical cornerbacks. They're going to have a good season out there. So really good secondary. And then offensively, you got Geno Smith, 4,600 yards last year, 31 touchdowns, 14 turnovers. We got to cut down the turnovers a little bit. Kenneth Walker, if he can get back to healthy in the backfield, as a rookie, went for 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. And then JSN, who one former quarterback said is a mix of Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne.
Crazy.
Which is the most insane praise for a rookie I've ever heard.
Crazy.
So if he's anything like that, pair him with DK and Tyler Lockett. I mean, that's one of the most explosive offenses in the league. So it's just going to be a matter of that defense. I don't know. I think 12 or 13 wins this division.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down to the Niners, the Seahawks. I got the Niners edging them out by a game, but it could go either way.
Nice. What you think, Ty?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that close. I got the Niners running away with it.
Running away.
Running away with it. Yeah, bro. Hey, Seattle doesn't move me.
I think my sister just got engaged.
Wait, what? Oh, got engaged?
Sorry, yeah.
Hey, El's pissed. You see that? El's pissed.
I thought you said. I think my sister just got here, guys, and I'm like, what the who the fuck cares? But you got engaged. That's great. So that's amazing. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that.
Sorry, Ty.
Shout out Sam.
Anyways, yeah, bro. I mean, they just picked up Hargrave. Defense got even better. Like they weren't first in defense last year. CMC, Debo. It's just too much. It's too much. And niggas don't like Purdy. I like Purdy. I'm a fan. I'm not no fan, but I like him. I think he has a lot of upside. I like Purdy. And so yeah, that's all I gotta say. It ain't gonna be close. Maybe I don't want to downplay the Seahawks, but man, bro, 3 or 4 games, maybe, I guess.
Wow.
With 3 or 4 wins?
Wow.
Huh? No. Behind like 3 or 4. You said they're going to be 1 game difference. I'm saying 3 or 4.
How many wins the Niners get?
13, 14.
So we only okay. Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, I think what everybody kind of like said about the 49ers is very solid. They got a lot of just offensive weapons, man, and they're really good. So I had the Niners 1 and Seattle 2. I don't know by how many games. I think it'll be very close. I do like the Seahawks secondary. A little Junior Legion of Boom, apparently, but we'll see.
We'll see. You're right, Jones. Listen.
My bad.
I'm trying my hardest not to be biased, right? I'm a big Seahawks fan. And realistically, Niners are probably going to win this division. They're just too stacked. I mean, their team is insane from both sides of the ball. It's just, and whenever you have CMC, a healthy CMC on your team, you're going to dominate. I mean, unless you play for the Panthers. So, and then you got Ayuk and freaking, you already named all the guys. It's incredible. But Tone just turned my whole mind around. And you want to know what? Non-realistically, fuck the Niners. Them niggas ain't winning not no damn division out here. Let me tell you why. The Seahawks are back at it. Bobby's back at middle linebacker, and he's not coming back for nothing less than a ring. You heard? Geno completes 70% of his fucking passes, and he just has he's about to have 3 of the top. He's about to have 2.5 of the top receivers in the league this year. I already told you DK is going for 1,700 yards this year, and the rookie's about to win Rookie of the Year probably. I didn't say that last week, but let's make it happen. You're going to have a guy that has 1,700 yards, Offensive Player of the Year, and Rookie of the Year on the same fucking team. Geno. Only downfall to us Seahawks is our running backs. I don't know what our running back coaches are doing. I don't know what the regimen is out there, how often we work out, how often we stretch. But every fucking day, every week, it seems like we get a hurt running back. Every week, we have to use our third string running back. So that's our only detriment. But every time we have to use a backup running back, they step up and they do the job. I like the Seahawks this year. I think I told Tone was saying some bullshit like we're going to win only 9 games or something a couple months ago. He might have changed his tune a little bit now, but clearly. I like our schedule. Clearly you did, and I like that, and I guess maybe I convinced you. Could you openly say that on the podcast right now in front of millions?
It ain't no millions, and you didn't convince me.
Okay, well.
I really took a step back and looked at our roster.
Bro.
And saw the vision. My one downfall on the Seahawks is Pete Carroll.
He used to be heralded around here.
Guy's geriatric. It's time for him to move on. Get in the retirement home. Move on.
What?
He runs the same defense. We suck at defense for 8 weeks. We get good at defense at the end of the year. It's the same story every year because Pete won't change his ways because he's geriatric and stuck in his ways.
You're right.
Go ahead.
You're
Tom.
right.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Why are you guys so firm on Geno doing what he did last year again? It's like the only time he's ever done that ever in his fucking life.
It's the only chance it's the only time he's got the opportunity since he was like a rookie.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is a man that once put up 660 yards and 8 touchdowns in West Virginia in one game. He's got the talent. What he came into and played in New York in his rookie year was a complete mess. They had no weapons for him. The line sucked. He's matured a lot, and the weapons we have around him are, it's top 5 in the league, the weapons around him. So that's why I think he can repeat what he did last year. We've got a good scheme going for him. Why do you think he can't?
Well, let me hold on before he answers that, and I'm gonna back on top of that. I'm gonna back up what Tone is saying as well, and since to piggyback on what Tone is saying, the dude completed 70% of his passes, right, and only threw 10 picks. I think that doesn't just come out of nowhere. I feel like he's had a lot of time to study the game and really just realize what it takes to be a starting quarterback in the league. They gave him that contract for a reason. And I feel like he's not going to make the mistakes that he used to make, right? Or even when we seen him come in when Russ would get hurt or any of those situations, he's just not going to do that. He's going to get rid of the ball. He's going to hit his checkdowns, and he's going to make it happen, right? We don't run that bubble screen bullshit as much as we used to run back in the day. Thank the Lord. And they're letting him air it out, and he's got a pretty ball. And we got 3 guys that can get down the field out. I keep saying 2.5 because I don't know if Tyrell can run still or not, but we're going to see. But I just think that that's what I call him, my boy Tyrell, Tyler Lockett. But it's just there, bro. Like Tone said, we have weapons. It'd be blasphemous for him not to do good again. Ty, why do you think Geno is not going to be great?
Because I've seen it once. That's truly it, bro. I seen it happen one time, and I feel like when people, obviously, I'm a basketball nigga, bro, and it's like when a nigga does really well one time in a season, it's real. Okay, show me, do it again. Like niggas have to do it repeatedly, like 2 or 3 times, and then we start.
Give me an example of that.
I'll give you an example. Brandon Jennings. When Brandon Jennings was a rookie, we held him like this. We held him to a very high standard, right? And the second the offseason came, nobody really talked about him. And then he never did what he did his rookie season again. And that's just kind of how basketball goes, bro. It's just like you do good one season, you get hyped for like a month, and then we don't talk about you till you do it again. And then next season, huh?
I just feel like it's different when a rookie does it for one season, and we're talking about a 12-year veteran in the league.
Even if it's one who didn't play, he's a 12-year veteran, bro. It wasn't playing. It wasn't
right.
So like,
for him to come out and do that after not playing for 10 years is impressive to me, and it shows me how much he's matured and just how much he became a student in the game. He matured in crazy way. The way he just checks the ball down and just gets the ball out instead of trying to do something crazy with the ball like Russell Wilson did. He just plays smart football, and that's going to translate for the Seahawks and Geno into next year. Specifically because all the weapons around him.
It's just translating with football in general. We see that in general that translates for guys that were having rough years. The next year they come out there and they just start dinking it down.
Smart quarterback play.
Yeah.
Stop hating on Geno.
Facts. Big facts.
Hey. Fuck him.
He probably balled out more than Herb did last year.
Hey man, he was really good last year, bro. He was really, really fucking good last year, bro. I just again, and hey,
I bet you throws for
he does it
4,000 yards
again, bro.
I bet you
he does it again, bro. Shuts me up, but nigga, until then,
can we get a bet? Bet on it. 4,000.
Bet on what?
Gino has 4,000 yards next year.
Fuck
minimum.
Him. Minimum.
He knows. You
shitting me? Fuck Gino.
There you go.
I hope you're doing well, Gino. I'm sorry. It's not fuck you. You're probably a great guy. Fuck him.
And we back with another one.
What happened to Joe?
To who?
Oh, Joey B.
Joey B. You have to give the update on Joey B.
Someone got to give us.
I'm already.
Joey B.
Joey B. What's going on with Joey B?
So Joey B. Actually, I think today, Coach Zach Taylor, who is an idiot when it comes to injuries, he's always lying. So you can never really get a firm truth from this guy about his injured players. I went through with Mixon for 12 weeks in one season. He was always going to come back the next week. Never came back the whole season. So today he said, originally he said Burrow, when it first happened on like July 27th or something, originally he said Burrow's going to be out for several weeks. Today he said Burrow's going to be out several weeks from the several weeks.
He did say that.
So what are we doing, bro? So he lies. He just lies about injuries. So what I got for it is if it's a grade 2 calf strain, he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks, which would put him on schedule to play when the season starts. So it's not sound like it's a 4 to 6 week grade 2. It sounds like more like a grade 3 in my eyes, which is 3 months, which will put him out till basically November. And I see it with they have a bye in week 7. So I could see him returning in week 8. Potentially, there's potential talk on surgery he might need, and that obviously wrecks the Bengals season. With Joe, they got him projected at 10 wins, winning the division. Without Joe, they have him projected at 7 wins, coming in last place in the division. That's if he misses the whole season.
Damn.
So he's not doing any sort of strength training right now. He's just nursing his calf back. I'm sure he's getting massages and stuff, just giving it time to do everything he can. But his star receiver, Jamar Chase, also said that he doesn't want to see him on the field until at least week 6. So, but my thing is, if Joe doesn't play for the first 5 weeks, they're 1-4.
Who's the backup? Trevor Siemian? Who's their backup?
Brandon Allen, I think. Or is Siemian their backup now?
Siemian, yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. He sucks. So, yeah, that's I'm thinking maybe a return after bye week 7. That's my prediction based off the injury status he's with right now. But you really never know with Zach Taylor. He's a liar.
Shit.
You heard it here first. Zach Taylor's a lying piece of shit. If you're his wife, check his text messages right now. It's a good take, Tone. What y'all think about that? Y'all got some thoughts?
No, that's shitty though. It's shitty. There's a lot of I don't know, bro. It gives me bad flashbacks to Kevin Durant because he had a low calf strain and then he tore his fucking Achilles.
Yeah.
So we'll see, bro.
Damn. The Patrick Mahomes killer. Football needs Joe Burrow, bro. I mean, I think football needs that. At least, yeah. Well,
modern day Brady and Peyton.
Modern day, easy. Well, get better, Joe. If you're watching this, bro, get better, man. You know, we fuck with you tough over here at the Pekin High School Podcast, big dog.
Piss
Until
pod.
then, in the Piss Pod. Ty, Game time. Let's get it, baby. What's up?
Game time. It's your boy. I'm back.
It's your boy.
Okay. So the game we're gonna be playing today is a game that's pretty it's pretty trendy on TikTok right now, and I like it. And so it's called Wavelength. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but pretty much I'm gonna think of a number, and then whoever's turn it is, or we can do everybody at the same time. But I was just thinking, just for the question purposes, we can go one at a time. You ask me a question, and then, or you give me a category, and then I'll give you an answer to that category, and you have to rank that in your mind. So let me give you an example because it's kind of hard to explain.
A little bit.
Yeah. So let's say I'm thinking of a number, right?
Right.
And Jones goes, okay, potato chips. And I say salt and vinegar Lay's. It's the scale of 1 to 10. And I say salt and vinegar Lay's. In your mind, what are salt and vinegar Lay's?
Chips.
You fucking jackass. What would you rank? Jones isn't playing. Now
I'm lost. Wait.
10.
Oh, you rank them.
5.
Yeah, like I said the first time. So, like, say L thinks it's a 10, so he's gonna think it's in like the upper 10 range, right? And then he asks another question. He'll say like fucking candy, and I'll say fucking candy corn on Halloween. What do you think that is?
10.
So then he still thinks it's up high, and it's
no, sorry, opposite. Both of those are 1.
Okay, so then he thinks both of them are ones, and then he's gonna give me 3 more questions, and I'm gonna give him 3 more answers, and then you gotta tell me what number you think it is.
Okay.
Based on the answers I give you.
Ty, can you ask me again if I want to go first?
I'll tell you want to go first.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
No, you already started. You already did one. It's number 2.
Headache, bro.
Ty, my first category is women.
No, not your first category. You already did that one. It's a 3. Do the second one.
Oh my gosh, bro. I think he's just gonna edit it, bro. I think he's gonna edit all of this out.
Do the second one.
Ty, women.
You already did that one. It's a 3. Go to the second one.
My second category is gonna be juice. Juice brands.
Juice brands. We'll go Orange Capri Sun.
They make
Orange
those?
Capri Sun. Good
Never
God
seen them in my
Almighty.
They make
Let's
Capri
go. Shoe brand.
Sun. We'll go Pumas.
Let's go hairstyles.
Hey, we'll go Mohawk. Of any assortment. I'm talking black people. If you have a Mohawk.
That's fucked up, bro. I had a faux hawk for a long time, bro.
I had a Mohawk too, bro. You said a faux hawk? That's crazy.
The way this is trending, I don't like it. Okay. And then my last thing is gonna be temperature.
What?
96 degrees.
I guess that your number is 2.
No, it's 4.
Oh, orange Capri. Hold on, bro. What's your scale? Like, is it just shit, and then really good? So 5 would be like okay. So you like the orange Capri Sun sometimes?
Orange Capri. You ever had an orange Capri Sun? They're not that good. Hey, I'll drink it though.
I've never seen you wear a pair of Pumas in my life.
Yeah, bro. That's what they're for. But have you seen the new Pumas? They're kind of decent. The new Puma's kind of hard. I ain't gonna hold you.
You're comfortable at 96 degrees?
Fuck no. That's why it's a 4. But it's still nice weather, probably.
Okay, probably. All right.
Can I go second?
Go ahead, Jones. Hold on. Go ahead.
Car brands.
Honda.
Okay. Colors.
I'll go green. Regular green, not forest green.
Taking shots at my sweater, bro.
I like forest green.
Oh, okay.
Forest green's like a 9.
That's a hint for you, Jones.
That's a hint.
He got one out of me. See, he's supposed to shut up, man. I like forest green.
Celebrities.
And he has to guess on this one, so make it good.
Celebrity. I'll go with. Damn, I don't like none of these niggas.
Here's another hint.
Guys giving out hints.
Bad boys.
Okay. Celebrities, let's go with Desmond Bain.
What?
You want like a movie star, bro?
Nope, he answered.
Desmond Bain.
He's a celebrity. He's a celebrity. Got to be more specific. That's impossible.
Holy smokes.
Hey, waste of a question. Waste of a category, if you ask me.
Holy smoke.
That's disgusting. All right. Cities in Washington.
I was literally going to say that.
Auburn.
Ugh.
Auburn.
Ugh. Well, that's disgusting. Actually, you know what, Tone? These two addresses might be Auburn addresses. Like, they might have grew up in Auburn, low key.
Low key. Ty definitely.
Yeah. Fed baby. I'm a tuck baby. Fuck all that.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You got one more, Lanye.
Big 1-4.
It's been pretty random. His answers have been kind of everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Desmond Bain is disgusting.
Bro, he's a celeb, bro.
Big time.
Let's do. It's like fast foods.
Wendy's. You guys don't even eat fast food, bro.
I do.
I know you do. I'm talking these jokers.
I do.
What fast
Very
food
rarely. Very rarely. Very rarely.
I've never seen you in no drive-through.
I got in this guy's car, bro. He had McDonald's all over the fucking place. It was disgusting.
Really torn
I needed a sausage McMuffin, bro. I was in dire need.
Ooh.
It was
hitting.
Necessary. Hitting.
You ready for my guess?
Yes.
I'm going to go with 6.
Yes.
Wow.
Auburn's a 6?
Woo.
Bro, have you been to fucking Kenmore? Have you been to Kent? Have you been to...
Watch your dirty mouth. Hold on. Watch your dirty ass mouth about
Have
Kent,
you been to Kent, Washington?
Yeah,
Federal Way,
gym,
bro. Like
gym of the world.
Auburn's right up there with Kent, bro. I don't know.
Auburn's very standard, bro. Auburn is very
Auburn,
just
Federal
middle
Way.
of the...
I forget that Tide travels for a damn living. I forget he travels for a damn living.
Everett.
He was literally like right.
He probably ranks Everett 10 out of 10.
He was on the cusp for Auburn and Federal Way at one point.
He's from Auburn.
Yeah.
He was on the cusp. He was right there on top of the hill.
Yeah, right. Hey, I could throw a rock in the Auburn territory. Oh, it's close. I ain't gonna hold you.
I can see it. I mean, if you compare it to Yakima and shit like that, okay.
Yeah, Yakima's bad.
Be like that.
Don't go to Yakima anytime soon, bro. Cartel about to be out there. They're about to take a girl out there, so be careful. Homegirl she got a poppin' song. She says she hates Mexico and the food. She's literally Mexican. Said she never wants to go back. Cartel says she ain't welcome back. Don't come back. 2 cartels.
Both
so don't go to don't go to Yakima. Don't go to Yakima anytime soon. Okay. Tone, your turn.
Thanks, Ty.
Hey,
Are you ready, Ty?
Ready.
Rappers.
Don't let him say one name. You can stop after one.
Could we still too low key? So like, question: if he doesn't get it right, don't say your number. Could we like try to like steal it just for shits and giggles?
It don't matter. It's up to y'all.
Don't interrupt my turn ever again.
Fuck you.
Rappers.
I'll go a little baby.
I was looking for a little TJ.
That's my dog. I could have. Go ahead.
Basketball player.
Ant Edwards.
States in America.
I'll go with. I wonder who states that I've been to. Let's go Texas. Let's go Texas.
Wow. Never in a million years.
So you've never been?
I have not, but I never thought you would say Texas.
Little baby Ant Edwards, Texas.
I might be moving in a couple years.
Vegetables.
Vegetables. You know, I'll say some grilled asparagus.
Movies.
Let's go with Horrible Bosses.
This guy 8. Yeah, I was thinking 8 too. I was thinking 8.
Good job,
I was thinking 8. You like Texas like that?
Texas is pretty lit, but I think there's better.
Of course, there's fucking better. Yeah.
Do you not like Texas, bro?
You've never been.
No, I've never been to Texas, but I was a big chopped and screwed guy back in the day, and I used to wear the gum wrappers in my mouth because I thought I had a grill. That was my shit. Paul Wall, all them, Slim Thug. Yeah, 100%. Lil Kiki. I like that game, Ty. It makes you think a little bit. I'm gonna have to edit the fuck out of it.
That didn't win.
No, I won in spirit.
No,
I was just the example. I haven't even gone yet. I was the example.
Oh, that was the example.
Exactly.
Hell, go ahead, Jones. Bro.
Yep. First question: breakfast.
Wait, I have to get one down. Okay.
Breakfast. item.
Like okay. Fresh out the toaster, butter toast.
Animals.
We'll go with a cat.
Dinosaurs.
We'll go with a stegosaurus.
Where the fuck that is?
Do you know what a stegosaurus? Oh my
you don't
God.
know that was a pointless question for him.
Actresses.
Actresses
In the movie field.
Okay.
Whether field the actors be in.
I don't want to name no porn stars or nothing like that. I don't know.
Those are films.
Some of them are long like movies. Actresses, we'll go. Okay. I'm gonna go Amy Schumer.
I knew you were gonna say her.
Oh, she's scum.
Amy Schumer has a collective, bro, and everything.
Mini kart character. Mario Kart character.
What was the first one?
I don't know what the first one. Mini kart. I don't know what that is. Mario Kart character.
Luigi.
This is how you pick categories, boys.
we won.
Weak ass niggas. What was Tone's guess last? It was 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is definitely a 9.
Did you have 5 already?
I did 5. Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no, dude. That's
no.
so easy.
Not even close to 9, dude.
What do you guys think it is? Who do you think it is?
2.
What do you think it is, Tone?
3.
5.
5. I was gonna say 5. Yeah, 9 wasn't even close.
9 wasn't close.
You do not know your cousin at all.
That's sick.
You're over here asking about dinosaurs too. Why are you asking about dinosaurs?
If you would have invited me to hang out with them when we were 12 years old, 6 years old, 8 years old, I'd know more about them. But I missed a whole gap. So whatever.
We're all having fun.
Dinosaur, Luigi. I don't even know
what else did you ask?
Amy Schumer, bro. You thought Amy Schumer was a 9?
I remember Ty and I
you
talking
about
her
Amy scum and then said 9. That's crazy. No,
I called her scum. I called her
scum. You called her scum and you said 9.
That's why I said 3.
It's not Tone's list. It's your list. It's not Tone's list. I thought we had a conversation
the same opinion as me.
I thought we had a conversation about Amy once, and I thought you kind of liked one of her. Thought she was funny for a second. So never mind.
She's the worst on this earth.
She used to be decent. Just kind of fell out. She got pregnant, and then she was never the same after she had that baby.
Okay.
You tried, buddy. 0 for 2.
No, 0 for 1. First one was to help the people in the room that aren't fast enough to understand what the game was. Ty, you got any shout outs?
I want to shout out. Yes, I want to shout out AJ. I want to shout out Jerry. I want to shout out Yanti. And last but not least, I want to shout out Aria. That's a gang right there. All right, go ahead.
I guess if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. It's my gangy right there.
I know we're not allowed to have shout outs, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Shout out to all my people out there in Alabama that laid it on them boys. Listen, sometimes these white folks can't just be going around here beating up black folks without paying the consequences. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, you sent a whole fucking song about it this morning.
Listen, bro, the way they did
that shit.
The way they did the security guard was dirty, and the way our people showed up and came together and showed out. I'm not really one for violence, I don't like fighting. I don't like watching boxing or anything like that. But when you see our boys band together and girls band together and go out there and, stand up for what's right in fucking Bama, I got to give them a shout out. That's all I got to do. But I don't know if y'all are allowed to give shout outs. I just take it over. So
can't have shit around there.
Since y'all silent, and with that, we out of here, bro. This has been the 9th episode of Peaked in High School podcast. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, follow, share what you see, and make it happen. All right, appreciate y'all. We out.